Hey guys, it's Charles1 here with Charlotte Gaming, here to present to you guys just a quick, like, 5 to 7 minute, well, 5 to 10 minute video, somewhere around there. Uh, Pretty quickly, we all know about the shooting that happened at the Connecticut, grammar school. I'm gonna touch base about that a little, really quick. Gonna talk about religion, politics, and a little bit of U.S. history from the mid-90s. But, general question here, why do you think Americans idolize the wrong people, and why do we have so many fucking reality shows on TV that's just sickening? You know, we've got stuff from Keeping Up with the Kardashians to Real Housewives, uh, what else? Basketball Wives, Mafia Wives, this wife, that wife, Honey Boo Boo, this, who the fuck cares? Honey Boo Boo's a fat fucking little child. She should be in fucking school, but instead her fucking parents are feeding her horse shit and fucking bacon for breakfast. Mind you, I don't really know what the hell she eats. I don't really care. All I know is that there's a show and she's somehow, relevant in the world of today. I'm 22, and all I hear about when I'm, at work or at school is, oh my god, did you hear what happened on the Kardashian show? Or, oh my god, did you hear what happened on the Honey Boo Boo show? Who the hell cares? Why do Americans idolize people like that? Honey Boo Boo famous for being a beauty pageant winner. Whatever, that's fine. She's a little beauty pageant winner. And she's fat as fuck. That's all I know about her. That's all I want to know about her. The Kardashians, they're famous because of their father, Robert Kardashian, who was one of O.J. Simpson's lawyers back in 1995 because he was accused of killing his wife and his best friend. That's the only reason why they're famous. Also, their mom, after their biological father died, their mom married Bruce Jenner, who was a Olympian runner, I believe. And also, Kim Kardashian, she's famous for having a sex tape. Why do people idolize somebody like that? Why? I can understand if you say you idolize, the troops that fight for my right to say something like "fuck the Kardashians" and "fuck Honey Boo Boo." I can understand if you say you idolize police workers or police officers, firefighters, some people like that that put their life on the line like every day. I can understand you idolizing people like that, but why idolize people like Kim Kardashian and, all these other fucking celebrities that are famous for having famous parents? I can't flip on the TV anymore without seeing, hey, my super sweet 16, or I'm 16 pregnant, or teen mom. Who the fuck cares? Why is this happening? When I was growing up in the 1990s, if you were 16 and pregnant, you were called a slut. Now you're called, I can be famous, I can be on a TV show. Who the fuck cares? You're 16. You have your whole life ahead of you instead of you're pregnant because you idolize Kim Kardashian or whoever the fuck else you idolize. Why? You're throwing your lives away. I idolize the troops that fight for my right to say something like this. I honestly do. Because they're putting their life on the line, every single day of their lives while they're out overseas. Even when they're, here in the U.S., they still have their life on the line. Maybe may just be because they're walking the streets. Maybe because they have a day job that requires them to do heavy lifting or something like that. Maybe they're a garbage worker and they can be crushed by the compactor or something like that. I don't know, but their life is still on the line when they're overseas, when they're being shot at. They're fighting for my right to say something like "fuck the Kardashians." But really, why do Americans in general idolize the wrong people? Again, I idolize the troops. They fight for my right to say something like this. I want to know, even if you're, in France, Germany, Norway, I don't care. Why do you think Americans in general idolize the wrong people? And also here in the U.S., everybody knows that, I think just about every country knows that, hey, here in the U.S., we've been having this whole debate for decades of, are you pro-life or pro-death? Do you support abortion? Are you against abortion? And now, just recently, it's been, do you support gay marriage? Are you against gay marriage? Oh, and you got, the Christians and this group and that group saying, oh my god, don't let the gays marry, it's an abomination, it's, it's going to jeopardize the institution of marriage. But then you look at all these celebrities, they get married for, again, let's just take Kim Kardashian because she was mentioned already. Let's take her, for instance. She was married for 78 hours or something like that, and then she got divorced, and she made like something like $72 million or something stupid like that for being married for not even a week. How the fuck can you say that gays are going to, go ahead and destroy the marriage institution when you are fine with celebrities being married for 72 hours or however long it was and making millions off of that? Not only that, but then how can you say, turn around and say, "Oh my God, we need help. We're in so much debt. We can't survive off of $20,000 a year. We've got credit card bills. We've got this bill, that bill. All these different bills." And yet you were fine with passing bills for, making tax breaks for the super, super wealthy, like, again, the Kardashians, for instance. They get tax breaks up the fucking ass because they're fucking rich. And you wanted to go ahead and elect somebody that was going to give more tax breaks to them? Why? And then you complain that, oh, your house is, in foreclosure or something like that. Actually, there was something in the news not that long ago down here that a guy was complaining that him and his 3 sons couldn't survive off $100,000 a year. We make, by we I mean my family, we make about $26,000 a year, and yet we survive. We have the amenities. We have, a leased car. We have a house that we live in. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It's nothing too fancy. It's 1 story, and we survive. We have cable. We have internet. We have phone, we have this, we have that. We have everything we want and need, and we also have money to splurge when we want to. But how can you say you can't survive off $100,000 a year, yet you're making 5 times as much money as we are? Like, there's something really wrong with you if you can't survive off $100,000 a year. And yet it's probably the same people that idolize the Kardashians and try to buy themselves like the giant Bentleys and the Mercedes-Benz and the, what else? What's another expensive car, like a Ferrari, for instance? You're trying to afford those and also survive. How? Because you want to be like your idols? Really? I mean, come on now. We're in America. We are probably the shittiest nation in the whole world. I'm gonna admit that. I've been on this earth for 22 years, and I was told when I was in school, hey, you live in America, you can be whatever you want to be. I really wanted to be a firefighter when I grew up. When I was like 10, I realized that's not for me. Now I want to be, something, maybe an electrician or something to do with computers. And that's what I've been putting my effort to. And actually, it's more been towards becoming a YouTuber than anything else, but that's still with computers. But yeah, why do Americans in general idolize the wrong people? Do you think that Americans are stupid for idolizing, famous people that are only famous because their parents, or they're just famous for being famous? Again, like the Kardashians, for instance, or Honey Boo Boo, or whoever. And why do you think Americans idolize them? Do you think it's because they're stupid? Because I'm going to be the first to say it, I already said it, that I think Americans are stupid. Like, I'm trying not to be on a rant here, but really, I'm 22. Everybody in my age group is talking about either what happened with the Kardashians or something else about a fucking reality show that I don't care about. Oh, and there's also another one, Jersey Shore. Who the fuck cares about them? Who? Like, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be rational like that. I'm just being realistic. Who cares about them? You got 5 or 6, or however many it was, Guidos, which all of them weren't Italian, mind you. You got 7 or 8 of them, however many it was, into one house. You were like, oh, it's all real. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. That's not what happens in those places. It's all scripted. I mean, come on now. Why do people idolize the wrong... Why do so many people here in the U.S. idolize the wrong people here in the U.S.? Again, if you idolize the troops, firefighters, policemen, whatever, that's fine. But why idolize people that are famous for being famous? Why? Again, if you're in a different country, why do you think us Americans idolize the wrong people? Do you think it's because we're stupid? Do you think it's because, they're so charismatic? Whatever. And if you're here in the U.S. and you share my opinion or you don't, go ahead, thumbs up the video if you share my opinion, leave a comment, all that stuff. Even if you don't agree with me, leave a comment and thumbs it down. If you disagree with me, thumbs it up and leave a comment if you agree with me. But really, who the fuck cares about these people? And that is my question for the day. Again, there's going to be another video out in just a few hours, but I thought I would get this video out, before anything else. So, that's it. Again, general question here. Who gives a fuck about the Kardashians, and why the fuck... Alright, let me rephrase that. Who the fuck gives a shit about these people that are famous for being famous, and do you think Americans are stupid for idolizing the wrong people? That's the question again. If you agree with me, thumbs up the video and leave a comment. If you disagree with me, thumbs down the video and leave a comment. And I'll read through them. I'll respond to however many I can respond, and that's it. My name has been Shaw's One here with Showdown Gaming. I will talk to you guys next time.